So far what we have is one page that looks good, and that's our contact page. Notice how when we go back to our home page, we kind of lose everything. So let's kind of wrap this up right now, and we'll put the final touches on all our pages, and essentially all we need to do is, for one, we'll wrap everything that needs to be wrapped around in its own div. So up to, shoot. I wish. Okay, up to there. We'll wrap this guy around the main content div. Okay, and then we'll get our unordered list and its navigation ID. All right. As always, I like to put my comments at the end. Just to get it neat. I mean, here, right down here where I'm putting it, shows you a good place to have it, because it could easily get confused, especially when you have all, like down at the end of your document, you have multiple divs that are being closed. It could easily get confusing. And do the same thing for thank you. You know what? I don't even know why I bother trying to highlight stuff in design view. I feel like I really, really want it to work, but it never really does. Well, it doesn't ever seem like it selects everything I'm going for. Alright, and we'll wrap the rest of this stuff over here. Let's see, div ID main content. Okay, well, this looks a little funky, but remember, never trust. See, if you look at the rest of my design view, this looks okay, and this looks okay, but all of a sudden my thank you doesn't look okay. Don't ever trust Dreamweaver's design view, because it doesn't always render things right. It has does its own thing, so it looks good. Okay, let's see, contact and home. How come home's not working? Probably because it's a cached version on here. Or, no, probably not. Probably because I didn't set this thing up for my home. I never set it up as a class, right? It needs to have this li element needs to be defined as the current tab, because we're on home. So now that has a class of current. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, home is lighter. We are on index.html. Contact now is lighter and home is darker because we're on contact. And if I do thank you, now they're both dark because it's neither one of them. And I think that's cool. Alright, now there's one more thing I want to do before I commit to uploading this, and that's to preview these things. And so we just saw it in Firefox. It looked good. Let's see what it looks like in Internet Explorer. Home, contact. Let's do to thank you and make sure that that's working as it should. Thank you. Come on, redirect. If you're wondering what that loud noise is out there, that's the gardeners cleaning the front yard. You never get any peace around here, so please excuse that. And here we go in Safari. Alright, I think I'm good. Now I'm just going to upload this thing. And you know, the way I like to upload it is, since all this stuff I know is what I want it to be, I'll just put it there. And instead of using the sync, which I hate using, I'm going to use the put. You know, I'd use the sync maybe if I was working with more people on the same space. But since I'm not, I really don't care. I know what's up there. I'm going to overwrite everything that's currently up there. And now let's look at the live version. Make sure. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I get confused too. Take a look at when you're looking at your live version, that in fact you are looking at the right URL, not the file URL, the HTTP one. And so this is what I have online now. And let's see, let's look at that. Thank you. Oops. There we go. It was white before because it wasn't refreshed. It was a cached version. Okay. So pretty cool. So that's ultimately all it took to make a tab navigation.